Hey guys, welcome back to Disrespect Disc Golf. We brought it back, baby. Wheel Sabotage, Season 2. Let's get into it. Gosh dang it. Oh my gosh, Wheel of Sabotage. Oh boy, sit. Sit. Wheel of Sabotage. Alright, I know I have a lot of new subscribers since the last time I did Wheel of Sabotage. That was way back when I was recording on my GoPro. If you're not familiar with Wheel of Sabotage, it's a wheel full of sabotages. This time I have an actual wheel. Before this, last season I was just using my phone as the wheel I was spinning on, like on an app. Now I've got an actual wheel. So we've got 8 spots on the wheel, and I'm gonna walk through the sabotages real quick. Each of these sabotages will apply for the entire hole. Some of them on the drive, some of them for putting and stuff like that. Number one, we've got a roller. So you're gonna have to throw a roller until you get into circle 1, and then you can putt. Backhand roller, forehand roller, player's choice. This one, +1, you add a stroke. Play the hole as normal, plus you add a stroke. If you birdie the hole, that's a par. If you par the hole, that's a bogey, so on and so forth. Wet hands, every single shot I have to re-wet my hands. So for the drive, approach, putt, hands have to be wet for all that. Worst shot doubles, I'll basically get to do 2 shots for every single shot. So 2 drives, 2 approaches, 2 putts, and take the worst shot for all of those. Lefty, got to play the entire hole with my left hand. Butt putts, as soon as I get into like C2 putting range, then I'll have to basically sit down on the ground and putt from my butt. Samson, this is my super overstable mid-range right here. Essentially, if I spin that, I've got to throw the Samson for the entire hole. It's a beast, crazy overstable. It's basically a tilt for a mid-range. That's not gonna be fun at all. Disc dice, I've got disc dice in my backpack. I'll basically just roll those, and whatever it says to throw is what I'll throw. And that's it, that's the wheel. Let's get off to hole 1, see what she gives me. All right guys, we're at Trinity North today. Hole 1 here. Just a simple par 3 right in front of you, right there on the hill. It's only 240, begging for a birdie. Let's see what the wheel gives me for this one. It's gonna be interesting. First spin ever with this on the channel. And she's gonna bring up, that's a lefty. I'm pretty sure that's a lefty. That's fun. I'm so bad at lefty shots, but we're gonna try to get a lefty out there. Oi. I feel like if I can get par with lefty, that'd be great, because left-handed is just not doing it. All right, basket's right there. Probably 100 feet or so, so I can get this lefty close. Okay, I got to roll towards the basket. It'll be about 20 feet, but left hand, that's sketchy. Well, this actually got way closer than I thought, and I've got a great chance for a par. It's only 243 feet, so I like to just get the par. Let's go. Par with the lefty. Oh, I totally forgot to mention, guys, I'm so sorry. The line is 2 under. So I have to get 2 under or better to beat the wheel. 1 under or worse, the wheel beats me. So that's the goal. There's a lot of scoreable holes out here, but also the sabotages are pretty bad. So sorry I didn't announce that till now, but 2 under is the goal for today. All right, hole 2 here, right there by the water. This one is an island hole, 217 feet. That's all we got, a shorty, and this is the long tee. Let's see what the wheel gives me for this one. Come on, baby, be something good. Oh, not roller. It is roller, just barely. I literally walked up this tee and I was thinking, like, man, what would I do if I got roller? Because like just to the left here, it's like this bowl of like just like a dry area, but it goes down and there's a lot of hills and undulation. You got the water. I am like stumped because it's an island, so if I don't land in the island, I go to the drop zone. And I would probably have to do a roller from a drop zone because that's like outside C1. This could very well be like a double bogey instantly. I'm stumped. All right, this is gonna be interesting. I've decided to just do like a high shot that will be in the air for a while with my pink putter and let it hopefully just get lucky. I mean, this probably will go, oh, if I get enough cut on it, if it flips enough, it should go out left. It's probably gonna be out of bounds either way because the island is just like circle one. And how you hit that with the roller from here, I don't know. Cut to the right. Nope. Automatic OB, automatic drop stone. That's a tough sabotage. Okay, so this is my third shot here. So I gotta get up and down for the bogey, which is doable. I've got a roller, so I'm thinking like, kinda get down on a knee, do a little cut roller like this. Should go by the basket and not get too much distance. Oh boy, sit. Sit. That cut a lot more than I wanted, but now I'm in C1, I can putt regularly. Hopefully I can sink the bogey putt. All right, for bogey, the only thing I can't do is miss this and have it go in the water. And my disc is wet, so we're just adding to the sabotages. Well, it didn't go in the water. That's what I said off the tee. I'm like, it's gonna be instant double bogey, and there you go. There's double bogey, +2. Got to get 4 birdies to get the goal. Okay, hole 3 on the track here. This one is 432, par 3. This one is a hard enough par to get as it is. You got water on the right side. The basket follows that right side. It's all the way straight in line with this. If you kind of see like the lighter tree close to the water, it's past that another 100 feet or so. I need to get something good on this one. If I could get like disc dice and just have like a normal shot, that would be good. But I'm not the one to decide here. Let's see. Oh no, it was so close to butt putts. But we got the Samson. That's like a guaranteed 4. Samson is only gonna go like 250 feet max. I gotta absolutely crush one out there. A 4 would be great, but it's probably gonna be a 5. That's a great pull. I think that's about halfway there. I think if I do that again, I'll be in C1, so I could get a par here. All right, this is really good position. This Samson is not the most stable Samson. This one was like a test flight, but the new stock runs are like more stable than this. So at least I don't have the most overstable ones. Parked, right? Get up there. Yeah. All right, saving the par. And if you guys are wondering if there's like a punishment or something like that on the line, if I don't hit the goal, there's not really like a punishment or anything like that. It's more of just pride. Like, I just want to beat the wheel. I try to do my best to like set a good line. It's hard because every course is different. And I could just like get roller a bunch of times and have it absolutely destroy me. Or I could get more favorable spins. So, you know, I do my best to set the line as good as I can and make it as close as possible to where it's competitive against the wheel every episode. All right, I'm gonna call this a tap in, even with a stable mid-range. All right, still 2 over. Hole 4 here is pretty straightforward. 266 tucked right behind those trees. See what the wheel gives me this time. Really need to spin something good. Honestly, Samson on this one would not be bad. Also, there's no rule, like, if I spin something, like, more than X amount of times it's expired. Like, if I spin Samson 7 times a day, that's what I get. So, well, speaking of which, that was not intentional, but I asked for it, so I got it. The Bible says, ask and you shall receive. I kind of indirectly asked, but nonetheless, I received. Just go. Oh yeah. From my eye, that looks to be like 15 to 20 feet. So I got a birdie chance. I also just remembered that I can putt with my putting putters. On that last hole, I know I tapped in with the Samson, but I forgot that the rule is once I get in C1, I can just putt normal. All right, here we go. Birdie chance. That's a stroke I really don't like to bleed there. But there are so many gettable birdies on this course, even from the long pads, so I just got to capitalize going forward. Hole 5 here, let me just say it's better to play this one in the winter when those trees are bare, because the basket is right behind those 2 big trees. I shouldn't say right behind, it's up the hill behind it. Directly behind those 2 trees that are bare is a little creek. It's a ditch. You can never find your disc there ever again. You'll be lost forever. Sometimes I just do like a giant hyzer over everything. Other times something flippy that's going to turn late. If you go too far, you can kind of see those little concrete things where people will park. That's the street right there. So the street is just behind it, and that's OB. I'm gonna let you guys see this one before I do. It's kind of been landing almost in the middle of one, so hopefully it lands clearly this time. That's directly on the line. Well, I need you to land in a space, not on a 1 centimeter width line. Come on. Wet hands, just barely wet hands. Okay, time to get my hands wet. I may just try to pump a hyzer, we'll see what happens. Here we go. This is really unfortunate, but that's the game. That is the wheel. Wet hands, but hey, I've got the Vessies, so the shoes, or at least the feet won't be wet. The shoes will be wet, but the feet won't be wet. Wet hands, wet disc. Here we go, time to pump one out there. Right side hyzer, here we go. Just get through, please. And I think I'm in the short ditch, but I think it's dry or at least findable. All right, there I am right down there. I remember in years past, this was all water here. Now it's dry, which is good. So as long as I can just get up and down, I'll save a par on this hole, and I'm happy with that. Here we go. I got plenty of water with me, so. All right, still wet, dripping right on this disc here. Wet disc, very visible, it's sopping wet. This one is base plastic, so should be grippy. I'm going up the hill right there. See if I can just get close, and this should grab the ground pretty well. Get up there. Awesome. There's this nasty little creek I was talking about. And I'm just up there. All right, hopefully it's the last time today my hand gets wet. We'll see, we got a lot of holes ahead. Oh, this is a tap in. Absolute tap in. Cool. A little bit more slick on those chains, but it stayed in. 300 feet, just dead straight. It's right over the hill. Hill goes way down after that, so can't see the basket or the flag. Come on, baby. We really need something that's birdieable. Or just a +1. Okay. Well, birdie's a par, so let's see if I can just get a par. I'm gonna throw the peak, the Sense Peak prototype here on this one. It's just really short. There's a long 30-foot putt downhill. I gotta sink this for the par now because of the added stroke. That's left. Sit. Okay. I feel like every time I make a line, I'm like, I can't just pick even par again. Like, I need to pick like 1 or 2 under par. Like, I can surely get birdies with these weird sabotages. And every time it's just like, nope, just go straight backwards. So the next episode, we'll see. The line might be even par depending on the course. I mean, this is an easy course. We're not even halfway through and we're 3 over. So we still have a lot of time to make up some strokes. But in the early goings, it's not too promising. All right, hole 7 here. Dead straight ahead. Looks like this one is the 285 position. I'm 3 over. Got to get to 2 under to beat the wheel today. See if I can get a birdie on these two. 7 and 8 are very, very birdieable. If we get the right thing. Wet hands. Okay, I think with a wet hand, I can still get a forehand out there with something that's stable, and I like my chances there. I was debating between Chainbreaker and Boss, but I'm gonna go Rapture. So if I really get a hold of the boss, it's gonna be probably deep in the basket. And right after I said, I hope I don't have to use water again on my hands today. I think 2 holes later, here we go. All right, wet Rapture. Oh, that's just, this plastic is slick. That was a bad idea, maybe. Bad disc choice. Here we go. Oh, honestly, now just chill. Just chill. That is rolling a mile. That is perfect for like the long pin, I think. Oh my gosh. That absolutely slipped. I've never ever attempted or thrown a roller with a Rapture. That's like a destroyer, if you don't know what a Rapture is. Yeah, I mean, it just slipped right to that roller angle. I thought it was maybe gonna slow down and sit by the basket, but 40 or 45 feet long. And I'm outside C1, I'm pretty sure, so it's gotta be wet hands for the putt. Okay, here we go. I keep on having to dry my discs off, so I'm just using a lot of water and getting my towels wet, even with the wet grass. Here we go. Sit. Oh, you dang dirty disc. All right, here we go from the other side now. Still going maybe slower. For the par, nope. It's gonna take a miracle to beat the wheel. 4 over. Gotta find 6 birdies. They're out there, but I have an enemy. All right, hole 8. Even shorter than the last hole we just played. 219. This is a must birdie at this point. Gonna let you guys see before I do. Really need something good here. Desperate for a birdie. 4 over. Gotta get 6 birdies. Disc dice. Okay. All right, see what we get here. Hopefully you guys can see this well enough. Oh, okay. We got putter and hyzer. That's what we're working with right now. Putter and hyzer. Okay. Here we go. Anheuser is tough on a backhand for me, so you're going to go forehand with the pillar. Very stable and not super glidey. A little bit of an Annie. Have it come back and kind of match the hillside. Hopefully I can get a birdie. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. I think that's C1, so I'm putting for a birdie. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to hit that like button. Give me a subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. And make sure you don't miss out on any other future episodes of Wheel Sabotage. This season is actually 18 holes per course. I think season 1 I did like just 9 holes everywhere. Even if it was an 18-hole course, we just play like the front 9. But this season, we going big. That is not a good sign right now, but I gotta stay positive. Still a lot of chances. This is a, pretty sure it's a 20-hole track actually, so 2 bonus holes. I know I just said I'll do 18-hole courses, and here we go, we got a 20 now. Okay, hole 9 for us here. Let's see. I'd like to get maybe worst shot doubles. Samson again. 3rd time with a Samson. That is a pump. 273. Whew. Here we go. At least it goes left and the basket's left. Keep flying. Good skip. Also, I'm not sure like when exactly these videos will be up, but I'm thinking like to maybe post these in like 1 week increments, just like I did with the East Coast tour. So if that's the case, then season 2 episode 2 should be up a week from today. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any other ideas for sabotages. I've got 8 spots on the wheel. Let me know if you've got any diabolical ideas of yourself. Can I make my first birdie? Nope. All right, hole 10, dead straight ahead through a tunnel, low ceiling. It's kind of a tough gap, so you almost want to go with a faster disc because there's not a lot of height out of the gap. This one is 319. So fairway driver is going to be optimal on this one. Oops, I just hit the back. Let me respin that. Please don't be wet hands. That looks to be +1 to me. The wheel's going to kind of move a little bit, but I think that's +1. So barely +1. All right, well, got a birdie to get a par. At least I get my preferred disc cookie. Or throw it right into the ground. Note to future self, Cam, you don't need to be adding a wheel sabotage to your life after you have not played disc golf for 3 months, bro. Like, you're already rusty as it is. You don't need more sabotage on top of that. Just save yourself. If I can just kind of pull this to the right, it should come back. I might have to add a second note to future self. Digging myself a hole here. Should have made the goal a lot easier. Too stable. And I got that. For bogey, it's gonna be a double. I gotta sink this for double bogey. If I miss, it's a triple. I really didn't have a terrible sabotage. Triple. So now we went from +4 to +7. The goal was -2. We can kiss that sucker goodbye. The new objective is to get a birdie. I've had a couple chances. Fortunately, I have not capitalized yet. So that is the new goal that I'm looking at right now. Find a way to scrap up a birdie, get some positivity on this round, and keep a cool head. I don't really feel like I'm in a negative headspace. Still feel pretty good overall, but I could use some momentum from a birdie for sure. Hole 11, we still have 9 holes including this one, so there's a lot of chances left. It needs to get away from the blue and green ones, like it really does. Worst shot doubles. Okay, I can work with that. I like that. Opto Ice Culverin, right side. This one is 341. Just gotta miss the playground stuff. Keep pushing. That's pretty good. Now I gotta try to top that. No. Gosh dang it. That's why I put that one on the wheel. I'm gonna throw some pillars here. That's gotta be the worst one. That was really bad. Okay, well, I gotta really work hard now to get the par, because worst shot, I basically have to make both putts in order to get the par. Because if I miss one, that's the worst shot. Whew. Well, that one can't really be closer unless it's in. That's the worst one. Brings me down to 8 over. I don't think the goal is ever going to be under par again. I keep trying to just make it a fun little, like 1 or 2 under par. No, next goal over par. Okay, executive decision. We're playing the short tees for the rest of the course, hole 12 to hole 20. This one is still really long though. In the open now, just over the water, it is 341 feet, so probably 300 or 310 to carry the water. See what we get here. Please don't be Samson. Butt putts. The wheel's moving like when I do that, but it was butt putts. Okay. All right, just got to get out of the water, park it, sit down, tap it in. All right, we're gonna go with the trail here. Iser, go. Yeah. All right, we are pin high, folks. We've got probably 25 feet. I do have an excuse if I miss. Also, my feet can be in front because my body's basically behind the disc. So. One more for good measure. I can't call it a tap-in yet. That's what you guys came to see. Wheel of Sabotage. Still sitting at 8 over. Still yet to get my birdie, guys. We got a par 4. Woohoo! Give me a woot woot for par 4. See what the wheel's gonna give us this time. But putts wasn't too bad. At least I can play the rest of the hole normally. This one goes up and to the left. Let's see what we get here. Right on the line. I mean, how many times have I spun it right in the middle? Spaces are really big. Come on. Well, gosh dang it. The lefty strikes again. Forehand roller. See what this does. Okay. That's fine. We're going to be in the open on that side now. Now it's a straighter shot that way, going to the basket. The goal from here is to get a par. I'll throw my super flippy slingshot. I'm going to take a channel mulligan. What do I even do? Up and down for bogey. We can do it. Okay. Putter now. Right there. Oh, baby. Yes. Yes. Bogey with a lefty. I've never been happier, guys. I'm gonna cry. I finally got that shot nose down, which is the hard thing to do when you're throwing lefty. It's so easy to just throw low to high, get it nose up. Finally just threw on an even plane, kept it straighter longer. We're 9 over. I got 2 goals from here on out. I still want to get a birdie really badly, and I want to see if I can be 10 over or better. I don't want to be any worse than 10 over. That would be really, really, really embarrassing. It's already getting kind of bad, but for pride's sake, I just can't have 11 over or worse. Hole 14. I feel like Santa Claus carrying all this stuff around. Too much. Par 3, 340, straight ahead, kind of by some trees. A couple trees to miss off the gap, then it's an open field. I wouldn't mind some disc dice right now. Break those puppies out. Roller, barely on the roller. Okie dokie. Backhand roller, super flippy slingshot. Just got to miss this tree on the left side because I'm going to want to kind of start it left, have it cut to left, curl back right. This is pretty flippy, so I don't think it'll go too far once I get it down on that angle. Oh, nope. Okay, I moved it up a couple feet from the slope of the water just for safety's sake. Putter roller, right side, let it swing back left. Yeah. C1. We got a par save chance. We can stay on track and stay at 9 over. Make this putt. Booyah. Hole 15. Straight ahead. Forehand's good. Over those 2 orange flags. Kind of that gap's good for a little forehand. Ding. See what we get. This one's 275. Come on, baby. +1. All right, time to actually get a birdie. But my birdie is just gonna be a par if I get a birdie, so still gotta make that happen. Don't skip too much. Sit. That's a great shot. Makeable from C1. Call it 21 feet. It's technically a birdie, but it's really a par at the end of the day. Thanks to the wheel keeping me from getting that birdie. We're gonna get one, guys. A couple holes left. It's gonna happen. All right, home stretch here. We got hole 16 out of 20. Straight ahead, you got water most of the way on the left side. basket is, if you kind of see that blue sign over there, it says Trinity. It's right in front of that. This one is 331 feet. See what we get from the wheel. Wet hands. My goodness gracious. Here we go. Hopefully this is the last time today. Last hole. We're gonna go with the origin here, mid-range. All right. Crank it left side. Hopefully it just flips. Gets me a look. Good release. Didn't flip as much as I thought. Should be easy up and down with wet hands. Wet hands. Always gotta stay hydrated on the course, guys. I love a wet grip. Nothing better. Dude, that's way too much hyzer. Good old par. Still 9 over. I still need to get my birdie, and I still have to finish 10 over or better. So the 10 over or better thing's looking good. I gotta get a birdie. The next one is a dinker of a par 3 must birdie. All right, excuse the highway noise. Hole 17, 203. Right through there. You got a Mando forcing you left and then coming back. Nice little forehand dinker hole with some dangerous trees though. Really just hoping for something besides +1. I just wanted to get a birdie, man. I just wanted to get a birdie. Please let me get a birdie next hole, please. Made me really sad. We're going pillar forehand here. Yeah. It's gonna be another birdie that turns into a par from the +1. You darn wheel of sabotage. For the fake birdie. Fake birdie. Player 1. That's all we care about. All right, birdie chance. So long as the wheel doesn't have other intentions yet again. And it's gonna be, you're absolutely kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me. On a water hole, lefty is probably the worst one. We got the whole highway behind me right here, and I'm just gonna play a lefty like over there. First day disc golfing, guys. It's my first day. And here we go, honor. Time to whip out a bomb. Woo! All right, hopefully I can get a bogey from there. Not totally sure what to do here. Try to go boss. Okay. I could possibly sink a long putt, but we're looking like a bogey. All right, this is our time right here. Don't roll the other way. Ooh, that could be the difference of making a putt or missing a putt. Total and complete confidence. Total confidence. Yes, sir. Okay, hole 19, 331. Straight for a while and then barely left at the end. You're not gonna be able to see it. It's kind of blocked by some trees. There is a Mando tree you probably can't see either. Straight in line here, that's forcing us right. So you gotta push straight for a while before you fade just a little bit at the end. I'm 9 over still, so I still am on the hunt for one birdie on the round. 2 holes left to do it in. Got a good chance here if I can get something nice. See what the wheel gives me. Already naturally a lefty. If you just kind of visualize yourself as a lefty player, you just got to make it happen. Just personify who's a good lefty on tour. I can't think of any names right now. Who's a good lefty? Oh, Cop just pulled somebody over. Who's a good lefty on tour? Eagle McMahon is a good lefty, even though he's a righty. So I'll try to channel my Eagle McMahon here. Oh my gosh, Wheel of Sabotage. You are awful in all your ways. Okay, so unfortunately, my disc just went by a basket of a different hole where a group's coming on to play. That was embarrassing. I almost parked a different basket. I was in C1 for a different hole, so pretty good accuracy there with a skip forehand. Guess I'll try the forehand again. Lefty. Probably do like a standstill, see what happens. Oi, nah, bruh. There ain't no way, dude. That's so bad. So I don't know what it is, but my left-handed shots are either a full just early release hyzer skip shot or a full-on roller. It's not really a in between. I missed the Mando here, but we're already so many strokes over par, so I'm just gonna play it as it is for my third shot. Lefties are so hard. I might try to throw this actually. Pretty good for a lefty. All right, should be able to make that for a 4. All right, I sunk the last one. Dang it, it's a double. You know what that means, guys? I go from +9 to +11. So on the last hole, I have an opportunity to complete both of my searches or quests. We got to get a birdie and we got to get +10 or better. So if we get the birdie, we automatically get +10. So one hole, it all comes down to this. So much for the goal of 2 under. Yeah, about 12, 13 shots off that right now. Hole 20, we've made it straight ahead. You can maybe see the white flag behind that tree right there. This one is going to be 242, or sorry, 229. 229 on this one. Got to get the birdie. Haven't had a birdie all day. Well, I've had 2 technically, but they had the +1 added. Okay, we're not gonna have the +1. Samson, great disc, honestly. I might have even thrown this regardless. Flex Samson, guys. Let's see if we can finish with the birdie. The wheel takes away and the wheel gives back. It's exactly what I wanted, pretty much. Flex shot here. Beat him. Yes! And a roll. We got a 20-footer for a birdie. All right. I don't care about anything else except making this putt right now. Oh, man. Oh, 11 over it is. Can't get a birdie today. Heck, I feel like I'm in an auction right now. Like, I'll pay $200 for a birdie. 200, 200, 300, sold to the man in the brown sweatshirt for $1,000. Unfortunately, the birdie did not come today. Wheel Sabotage ate my lunch and my dessert and whatever other snacks I had. It ate everything. I think I'm fasting for a week. That was brutal. Let me know though what sabotages you want to see next episode. Put them down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I feel like when I do these, I'm kind of like torn between like, am I having a lot of fun or am I just like torturing myself? Like, I can't tell, like, am I miserable or am I just having a blast? It's kind of both at different times, I guess. So it's a fun little series and I'm glad I'm bringing this back. Actually, you guys brought it back because you guys voted for this. So the people wanted to see it. So here we go. I guess you like suffering. Next time should be better. We'll probably have like 3 or 4 over for the goal next time. I got to get better. So that's all it is. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.